That's right. Dog's on it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry about being late, but I got breakfast in the oven. I made a big breakfast egg bake, so better late than never. And while I was doing that, I accumulated a lot of dishes, so I had to clean up that mess. I got most of that all cleaned up, and I started a load of laundry. I I haven't even took a sip of coffee yet this morning. Here it is. Nom nom. Sound like the dog, don't I? I've been that busy. Um, I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. You dropped the dog log. Yeah. Went and had that magnetic chip put in, or whatever what they call it. I don't know what the hell it is. That took a lot out of me. I was only there about 15, 20 minutes on the table, but it took a lot out of me. I was kind of weak all night, all day. I took my son to lunch yesterday. Um, he took me to the hospital, so I took him to lunch. Guess what we had? You guys ain't never gonna guess what we had yesterday for lunch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got more metal in me now. Yeah, like I need more. Now, we were in Tecumseh, and I took him to the dog house. That's right, dog house. I had they had Coney dogs, 99 cents. They're not all beef, and they're not 8 to 1s. They're like 10 to 1s or whatever. So I ordered three Coney dogs and a root beer. He ordered three Conies and a root beer. I had mustard and onion on mine. He just had mustard on his, but they were delicious. So anytime I'm in Tecumseh and it's lunchtime, I try to stop here because they do have good hot dogs. And the constant service here, I know. Yeah, no. Anyways, I made a big breakfast bake this morning. It's got 18 eggs in it. It's got a pound of asparagus, 10 sausage patties all cut up. What else? It's got four Roma tomatoes chopped up, an onion, a red bell pepper, and a portobello mushroom cap. I got a good deal on some portobellos the other day. I got two packages of the portobello mushroom caps, the ones that are this big. I got two packages for $4, $2 a package. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I brought them home. She said, "What are you going to do with them?" I said, "Hell, I don't. You don't like the aspargas? It's really good in the egg bake there, junkyard. Um, it gives it a good flavor." Um, but anyways, I did that, and I brought them home. She said, "What are you going to do with them?" I said, "I'm going to make a breakfast bake," but I thought about making mushroom sandwiches with it. A portobello sandwich because that's actually they use those instead of a beef burger or whatever. She said, "Well, I'm not going to eat it like that." But okay. I said, "What do you want to do with them?" She says, "I don't know." I said, "Well, you better tell me soon because in a couple of days I'm going to dehydrate them if I don't use them." So I chopped up one package or sliced it, And one cap I sliced and then I chopped up, put it in that egg bake. I still got two caps all sliced. They're in a bowl in the refrigerator. I got one package left. I'm gonna slice them and they're going on the dehydrator. So well, yeah, John Kerry, but this summer you guys are gonna be bitching you ain't got any. Save that rain. You can sell it this summer. That's right. Chop, chop, slice, slice, dice, dice. I thought about putting them in my food processor and just, you know, uh, grinding them down to like almost a paste or whatever, and then putting them in on the food dehydrator that way. But that's too much work because then I got to clean the dehydrator, send it about August. There you go. Then I got to clean the food processor and all that other stuff. Then so. Good morning, Brad. And by the way, you're all looking lovely as ever today. No, you all are looking lovelier than ever. Let's put it this way. Green Wizard, good morning. Are you pushing water today, Green Wizard? Isn't that something? We can have a blizzard snowstorm and then the next day be 38 degrees. For being late. I was late, Bobby. The frog had rowboats. That's funny. It's a good thing them ducks got a watertight ass, huh, Junkyard? I'm glad I got that in before Green Wizard showed up. Just do the best you can there, Green Wizard. Yeah. Johnny, good morning. No. You freeze mushrooms? I do too, but I dehydrate them because what I do with them, Skeeter, is I dehydrate them, I put them in my food processor, and I make them into powder. Okay? That's a great way to hide mushrooms if you don't want mushrooms to be seen, but you want the flavor. You can put them in your brown gravy. You can put them in. You sprinkle them on top of your hamburger or your roast beef or whatever pork chops when you're cooking them. They broke the rain suits out a little while ago. Yeah. Got a drowning duck here. No. And you can use it for a lot of things. I sprinkle it in my ground beef when I make meatloaf. I mix it in with the ground beef so it gives the ground beef actually a mushroom flavor or gives it some kind of a different flavor. So, but you can do a whole bunch of stuff with it. It's even good on ice cream. Good morning, Mr. Sprinkle. The ducks have moved into the road. Higher ground here, fellas, higher ground. So, you were supposed to have a live stream yesterday, did you, Bobby? I don't know. I wasn't on. After I shut it off yesterday when I went to go to the doctors, I never got back on the computer whatsoever. So, yeah, we're all praying for you, Bobby. Five speed bumps away. There you go. You postponed it? Okay. Praying for you in the Chevy. In the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye. See, that's what you need there, Junkyard, is that dry levee. Squeeze me. Thank you. You ever sneeze so hard you think your eyeballs was attached to it? Oh, Mama's home. I better go unlock the door. There we go. She probably ain't too happy. Noodles Supernatural. Good morning. How are you doing today? Do I have the recipe for American pie? I got the recipe for apple pie. Oh, I know. It is. Um, I got an epic fail video that I got to get edited, and I'm going to bring that out. And I'm going to do um, another juicing video. I got, I think, 15 or 20 pounds of oranges. No. Big Easy, good morning. I'm going to do some orange juice. Yeah. Then I gotta get that apple cider into barrels so I can do some hard apple cider jack. So I'm probably gonna spend the whole day doing that stuff today. There we go. Well, that was funny. Yesterday I went into the hospital and I said, they said, "You been out of the country or anything?" I said, "No, but I think I was exposed to that coronavirus." They looked at me and said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Well, I had a couple of Mexican beers yesterday. Does that count?" And they started laughing. All right, there, Brad. Coronavirus? No, I drink Modelo. Life with Linda. Good morning. And don't go eat Chinese, you're right. You go now. You be here 4 hours. You eat a killer whale. You try vegetable. Cornbread. Good morning. I love that video, man. I saved it even. I even put it on Facebook. I definitely need to turn the heat down in here. 87 degrees. Oh, that oven's kicking off a lot of heat, man. When I make them, I was gonna film it or a video, but I've already done a couple of those breakfast bakes, and you cook it when you make it at first. I always put like a quarter inch of egg in the bottom, throw that pan in the oven, okay, and then let that bake for a couple of minutes. Then I take it out. That way, when you start throwing in the veggies and everything else, they don't sink and stick to the bottom. You got an egg base right there. After I take it out, I take that piece of egg out that's the size of a pan. I take it out and I flip it upside down so I know it's not stuck. Then I start piling all the veggies on there and the sausage and the bacon and cheese and everything, and start pouring the eggs over, and I layer it, and then I put it back in the oven. I'll put it in at 450 for about 10 minutes, and then I put it in for 400 for like 30 minutes, and then I put it and I cook it for another 30 minutes at like 350. So, good morning, Pumpkin. You're looking lovely as ever. Did we forget something on the stovetop?
Shut your mouth, all right? Shut up. That is a major sin.
I know. I come out there. Oh,
3 floors there, I go to reach down to get me a drink. And I don't got it. I said, uh-oh. And a large coffee there is this cup and this big round. And very hot.
I'm back. Yeah. Mama forgot her coffee on the stovetop last night. I come walking. I went upstairs. Okay, I told you about that mattress, right? It was in the box, and it was in a long duffel bag. Well, I only unzipped part of it, and I could see in the box it said pillow top mattress, queen. And then there was an air pump on the front of it, in a clear plastic window right there on the tote. Well, I headed upstairs because there's no beds upstairs for the kids in case they come home or come, spend the night. Good morning, Kevin. So last night, I decided I'm going to blow that air mattress up and see what it looks like. I open it up, and I open up the wrong side. Nick, good morning. Nice to have you here. And I see all these metal pipes. I said, what the heck is this? Is this even for this? It's an air mattress, all right, but it sits on a metal pedestal. You know, the camping ones that sit off the ground? Yeah. Best $5 I ever spent, I'm telling you. So, I don't know what them things. Good morning, JD. I don't know what them things run, but I know that's probably $100 bill sitting there. So, I have to powder my nose real quick. So, I thought it was a good, nice. So, yeah. And the best thing about it is it has its own fitted, um, zippered mattress cover, I guess you want to call it. Because what you do is you unzip it, flip the mattress cover over, put the air mattress in, flip it back over, zip it parts to three-quarters of the way up, and then start blowing up the mattress. And it goes right in there and fits right inside there. And once it's all done, you zip it right up shut, and you've got it sitting right there. You did? That's pretty cool. Holly Christie is a Canadian. That's right. That's right there, JD. Oh. And I bought one from, I bought a twin with the pump that's already in it, air mattress from, it was made by Oshkosh, and it was in a bag. It wasn't new, but I could tell it hadn't been used more than one or two times, and I got that for $5 one day. So I probably got maybe 10 air mattresses. So I buy them. You know, they're cheap. You buy them cheap. So I got a bunch of them outside, still in the boxes, in the garage, in the camping gear. Yeah, just throw them. Yeah, on the floor. Yeah, the only problem is they'll want me to sleep on the floor, and then I won't stay long. And what you do there, junkyard, you just put the blanket on the floor and said, you know, be careful. That might be a little wet there. The dog keeps pissing right there. They won't stay at all. There you go. I do have to admit though, Bubba never had an accident one here. But it was funny when we come home last or yesterday, me and my son, he come to pick him up. I found a toy in the kitchen on the floor. He grabbed a toy out of the toy box, and it was something for making Play-Doh molds or something like that. And he'd been chewing on it. So, well, that's right. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. So, I gotta go check my uh, egg bake. The oven timer's going off. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Delicious. It ain't done yet. I'm going to put it in at 350 for 30 minutes. Get a cup of coffee and I'll be right with you. Here's a package of those organic portobello mushrooms. $2 a package, that's what I paid for them. That is a crap load of mushroom right there. So they intentionally make messes, yeah. One repetitious note, that's right. That sounds like the timer. That's right. It does look good, doesn't it? Oh. That was a pretty good deal on them portobellos too. You can take those, put them on a griddle or whatever, and sear both sides. If I was going to make a sandwich with them, I think I would take some A1 steak sauce and some Worcestershire cider sauce, and some hot sauce, Frank's Red Hot, because I put that shit on everything. I'd mix that together, all three of them, and I'd make a glaze, and I would glaze those portobellos, and then put them on the flat top and grill them on both sides, and sprinkle just a little bit of coarse salt on them. I bet it would really be good. Did you? It was it? I don't know. I have no idea. Never even heard of it. It's a new one on me. I was at that food auction Saturday. I don't know if I told you. They were selling full-size bottles of A1 steak sauce for $2 a bottle. I don't know last time I bought it. Oh, I bought some 2 weeks before for $2 a bottle. But he said he didn't know if he was going to be able to get any more, and I guess he got 100 cases of it. So at $2 a bottle, you know, there's 12. I think there's either 12 or 12 or 18 in a case, and he had people buying it by the case. Yeah, you must be the only one that has ever tried it. Even the people that made it never tried it because they probably wouldn't have never made it again. You know. Yeah, and does that come in Pop Tart? So I still say my sausage gravy would be good in a Pop Tart. My idea for sausage gravy: beets, portobello, jerky. Beets are good for you, Kevin. That's a superfood. You had to drink a glass of beet juice every day. It'll give you rosy red lips, a tongue that looks like it's bleeding, and you'll look like you're pissing blood, but it's good for you. I remember the first time my oldest had beets. He went to the bathroom. He come out screaming, "I'm bleeding! I'm bleeding! I'm bleeding!" Forgot to tell him, hey, you eat a lot of beets. When you pee, you're gonna pee red. So. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm sure there are people that like them. Oh boy, I get to go for my colonoscopy again. Yeah, maybe Steve. I happened to see one the other day, a video the other day where I don't know, some woman, she tried sneaking out a baseball, a softball, and a tennis ball. I don't know why she just didn't pay for it. Yeah, I know. It climbed to 24 heat, and then yeah. Well, it should still be 1,200 feet in the air. Not to make light of the situation, but was that a slam dunk there, Junkyard? That's what they're doing, 2,400 feet above sea level. It probably crashed at 1,200 feet above sea level. Then again, I don't work for the towers, so I don't know. I did work as an air traffic controller for a little bit, but I thought it was hilarious. The planes were doing somersaults and stuff like that, but everybody else thought that was a little, weird. So I got fired my very first day. So who'd have figured? And the basketball deaf humor, no wonder. That's a slam dunk. Yeah, it's just hard to get to. The bodies still are. Some of the bodies are still there. I'm sure Kobe's and his daughters is out of there because they're important. They're no more important than the other people that were there that were killed in that crash. Yeah. You didn't hear about the two soldiers that were killed in the rollover, or that soldier that was killed in the rollover, then the two that were killed in the helicopter crash, did you? No, wasn't newsworthy. Well, you might have heard about it if you were on Fox, watching Fox, but you didn't hear it on CNN or NBC or CBS. No. Yeah, in Afghanistan, yeah. About 25 more minutes, Kath, and dinner, your breakfast will be done. Yeah,
Maybe you should have got up 25 minutes ago.
I should have. I busted ass to get that done. I had to chop and slice and dice and do everything.
That's why you should have planned ahead.
I know.
You must be doing laundry.
I'm doing laundry.
Where's mine? Next to my closet.
Probably actually, I took the stuff out of here.
No. Nothing.
Well, then we'll put them there, and I'll take them down on the next load. Just put them in the bathroom. I started doing dishes. I got most of the dishes done.
Casey won't be stopping
Uh,
at home for tomorrow.
Okay. Hopefully everything goes good. I'd like to see her pass. I'd love to see her have a kid.
Got 90% done.
Good. Daughter has a home inspection tomorrow. Um, they've been redoing their house or their trailer. They can't have kids, and they're trying to adopt, but they got to make sure the house is done so they can pass a house inspection. Now, what I don't understand, and then they got to go through all this classes and stuff like that. They have to do all that to adopt a child, but any schmuck can throw their legs up in the air and get pregnant and have a kid. How the hell does that figure? Yeah, all the survivors were killed. Yeah, yeah, I seen that junkyard. Yeah, yeah. There was um, what was it? There was two in a helicopter. Um, they weren't doing anything. I think they were just transporting um, a person. Two in a helicopter was killed. That was day before yesterday, I believe. And then there was a rollover accident in Afghanistan. Then we had a plane that went down, and there was like five on that. Um, the Iranians are claiming they shot it down, but American government saying no, there's no way it was shot down. It doesn't, it doesn't support that it was shot down. Are they just begging to be made into the biggest parking lot in the world? I don't understand it. If I was them, I'd shut the hell up. I'd be the one on the phone saying, it wasn't us, it wasn't us, it wasn't us, it wasn't us. Good morning, FFP. Jerry, good morning. You're all looking lovelier than ever. Because I've seen Ever today, and Ever's not looking that good. So you're all looking lovelier than Ever is. No. Good morning, Sandra. Anyways, Kath, in that egg bake, there's potatoes, sausage, bacon, cheese, tomato, red pepper, onion, and asparagus, asparagus, and mushrooms. Oh, oh, there you go. Used to be you live for your kids, now you live for the puppy, don't you? Um, I'm gonna probably slice up a piece and bring it out here and show it to you what it looks like when I get it done. After I get hers dished out for her. Okay, there, FFP. What's the tip? That's right. Everything went to the dogs is in here now. That's right. I don't pick her. Good morning. Uh, Now, if I only had some sausage gravy to go on top of this, hmm that would top it off. I'm telling you. I'm gonna go pull the aluminum foil off of it. That way, it gets a chance to, if there's any moisture left in it, it'll dry it out a little bit. I don't want it wet, you know. I don't want it to pour out of there. I don't. I've never made one, but I'm gonna do it one day. I'm gonna put some scrambled eggs on. I'm gonna buy some pizza shells from the Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna make breakfast pizzas one day. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna use for a sauce, but hollandaise. I don't know. I've never even made hollandaise. Um, but I'll probably make one, you know, with scrambled eggs, cheese, and bacon, and sausage, and hash browns or whatever. I think it'd be a good pizza. You see this cat? Show me. We want cheddar on
No.
it. Okay. I got an attaboy yesterday. I made some damn good chili or goulash yesterday, and you put ketchup on Pop Tarts. Yeah, huh? Yeah, but that hey, yeah, I never thought about it. You could use sausage gravy for the sauce for the yeah for the pizza. You guys are smarter than the average bear.
Yeah.
That's a good tip there, Howie. I bet it was a bitch last night without no coffee, huh, honey? And I tell you what, the coffee cup, that coffee's still hot because I picked the cup up and moved it out of the way. It was still warm. Huh. Yeah. Did you tell him it doesn't matter? You can always go to Speedway. You're driving.
He told me to, because he knew what a night was going to be.
All right. Did you go to Tecumseh?
No, I didn't.
No.
I went into work.
All right there, Cornbread. You have yourself a great day. Tell Charlie we said hi. Oh. Yeah, I don't understand why they keep letting them in the country. Oh, I know why. Because it's not fair. Why should China have all the diseases and not be able to share them with the rest of the world? Yeah. Anyways, go up there and look at that real quick. That's pretty cool.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. How the hell did this new virus come out? You know what it is, don't you? They're getting immune to all these antibiotics and stuff that are coming out. Don't let anyone in your house. Oh. Did you see China the other day? They had like 100 excavators at this property, and they were digging dirt and leveling ground. They've got a concrete factory building a hospital, building forms, prefab walls. And these excavators were digging footers and stuff. They plan on having this hospital up in 10 days. It ain't gonna be nothing luxurious. They plan on having it up in 10 days because they got it's supposed to be able to hold 10,000 patients. So, man, if that's the case, you better start building 1,000 of them hospitals. See you later, JD. Take care. Well, I had to start someplace. More like morgues, probably. You're right. I had to start someplace. So where did it start? How did it come to be about? Did you see I think it was Australia? You got a couple loads of meat from China. They tested it, and it was full of I can't remember what it had in it, but it wasn't good. They have no morals over there. They don't care. They put lead in their paint for toys for kids. They don't care. You're right. You're absolutely right there, Jerry. Good morning, Kathleen. Well, they could do like the old days. Didn't Mao Zedong or whatever his name is kill 60 million of them? And line them up and start shooting. Bye, Uncle Frank. And Edna. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yes, we would miss you. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, we'll miss you all. Yeah. We're so glad you had the time together. I know.
Oh, shit.
What?
I just grabbed a bag to put in the trash can that had a hole in it.
Oh,
What a deal.
I thought you were saying something else. Do I eat MREs? I have when I was in the service. I haven't had one in 35 years. They weren't MREs back then, though. They were just coming out with them. They were C rations, actually. You even got cigarettes back then. No. When I was getting out, they were coming in with, you had your choice when they give you C rations. You either could get that or you could get the MRE. Well, a lot of people would choose the MRE, but they didn't realize the MRE didn't have cigarettes in it, but the C rations still did. Hello, Mud. So read the tip of the day. Okay, there, FFP. Good menus. Are they any good, Skeeter? I tell you what, and I understand that there, FFP. I don't buy anything that is food related, food product made in China. Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. No. You never ate an MRE? I never had one either. That's all I had was the C rations. I never opted for the MREs because they didn't come with cigarettes. And why smoke my own when the government was giving them to you? That's right. Don't let anybody in your house, Kathleen. I'll be coming over for a visit today. I'll be the guy knocking on the door. Who is it? It's me, Mr. Corona. Corona. Let me in. Now you know the ingredients. Might be, yeah. I try to opt for everything that's not made in China, Skeeter. I had chop suey the other day from the Choi Makes Chinese Food Spring American, but I'm pretty sure it was made in the United States. Well, I'll just leave a note on the door. Oh, I bet. You're right there, FFP. She has cows fighting in her back. Well, that's a little bullish, don't you think? Oh, yeah. Instructions are in. I understand that. Where did he go? Am I still here? Buffering. Okay. Am I here now? Okay. Well, I seen I had an unstable connection for a second, and then oh, yeah, that's a high dollar internet. And by the way, where is my refund from Frontier? I thought he was going to be here after work.
When he takes the kids.
Oh, okay. All right, there, Kevin. You guys remember Frontier Communications, right? Well, I quit them in August, and they kept billing me in September and October. They took me for $150 some dollars, and I kept calling them up and telling them, "Hey, you're stealing from me. You're stealing from me. I want my money back." "No, you can have it back, but it take 3 months." "Why does it take 3 months to give me my money back, but it didn't take you 3 months to steal my money?" I finally got my money back yesterday. It come in a card, so a Visa card. Yeah. Huh. Why? Why do you got to eat the dirt there, FFP? Oh, I understand that. He is telling the truth. Yeah. I know the veggie will boost your immunity, but why you got to eat the dirt? I got to get that out of the oven. I'll be right back. There, yeah, it does sound tasty. Just a second, I'll be right with y'all. Okay. You're in your bunker as of today? All right, there, FFP. Might camp out in the Supreme Court building. There you go. Okay. Anyways, this is what it looks like. That's a corner piece. You can see the asparagus, potatoes, the cheese, the sausage, the mushrooms. You can see it all in there. Now that's eaten. Now, if I had sausage gravy, which I don't, I'd have had sausage gravy and poured it over the top of that. So. Is it good, honey? She says it's good without sausage gravy, but it's got bacon in it and everything else. So, and cheese. Thank you. I've got a couple of egg baked videos out there. Waterbug, good morning. That's good food for the soul. You're right. Even though some people don't like the aspargas, it does give it a good flavor. And I got a pound of asparagus yesterday, so I thought, just, we haven't had an egg bake in a while, and that's what I usually use asparagus for. So. Well, thank you. And I put the tomatoes on top because the tomatoes are, just regular tomatoes cut. Brandon, good morning. Nice to have you here. And it does work out good. When you bake it, I bake it in a hot oven at like 450 for like 25 or 30 minutes because you want to set the eggs. And then you turn it down to 400 and you run it for like a half an hour. Then you turn it to 350 and run it for another half an hour. Here comes my boy. Oh boy.
Pretty excited, aren't you?
Hell yeah, I'm excited. So, watch it only be $25 on it. I'll have to kill him.
So, let's see. $151.38.
Oh, okay. All right. So he knew who to give it to. Daddy. Oh, it works for them. It works for me. Your oven burns everything at 250, then you need to fix your oven to thermostat because at 250 it shouldn't burn nothing but your fingers. That's right. That's right. Maybe I had to put it someplace special. Need calibrating? Probably, Kathleen. There's a thermostat. Okay, you got a thermostat unit that hooks to your switch. Okay, I'm going through that same deal right now with my sons because the broke the switch. Those things are expensive. You don't think so. But the oven thermostat switch, okay, it comes with the thermocoupler, or whatever you want to call it, the temperature sensor. It comes with that hooked to it. And my son's oven is like 20 years old, okay, or older. I bought it at a yard sale and it looked clean. Everything was okay with it. Woman said it worked fine. Well, it did. Somehow, between the time it left my garage to the time it got to inside his house, he broke the oven switch. The oven broke it off, broke the shaft off inside. Well, I said, no problem. We'll just go order one. Well, I went to order one. It's $154. Well, I ain't paying $154, and he ain't paying $154 for a $20 oven. So I ended up super gluing the switch back together, and it does work half-heartedly. Doesn't work like it should, but it does work half-heartedly. I've been looking on, for Craigslist or whatever, see if I can find one that somebody's got that they're selling. But I don't, $20, It was a good stove at first. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna taste this. So. Let the steam come off that bugger. Mm. Now that's some good eating. It's not dry. It's not so wet. It's moist the way it's supposed to be. It is good. I think the next time I make it, I'll do another video. Enough of that. That's right. The lesser of two evils. Yeah, that's right. Maybe boob felt won't be so bad. There you go. It was good. So. Now there is 4 more pieces that size, so that'll make me and her breakfast for 2 more days. Probably won't have it for the next 2 days. Probably have it, tomorrow, and then the next day have something different, and the day after that have something. What did you make yesterday there, JC? I didn't. I wasn't on the computer after I got off and went to the doctor yesterday, so I don't know. Oh, okay. So you made a cheese pizza, French bread pizza, or something like that. Um, they put the magnetic chip in yesterday. That's there about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so on the table, and it took a lot out of me. I had to I had to walk a quarter of a mile back to the place because they normally where you'd go, um, they had a pipe break, I guess, last year, a water pipe break. So they closed that part of the building down after they got the water leak shut off. Being that we're building a new hospital, they decided they're not going to fix it. They're not going. They did get the water out, but they're going to tear down the building. So, um, yeah, I'm chipped now. You're right there. So, um, anyways, I had to walk about a quarter mile back because I had to go back around the other side of the hospital and come in the other way. And I got that done. I come back out, and it took a lot out of me. But then me and my son, we went to lunch. Uh, I took him out to lunch. We had I bought. I went to the dog house, which they have. They sell good hot dogs there. They sell like expensive hot dogs there, $7, $8 for them too. Well, we just had the Coney dog special, and they're 99 cents. So I had 3 Coney dogs with chili, mustard, and onion, and he had 3 Coney dogs with just mustard on, and I had a root beer, and he had a Coke. And it wasn't bad because between his meal and my meal and the tip, it was $13. So wasn't bad at all. No. Today is going to be 34 degrees today, Waterbug, cloudy. Tomorrow is going to be 32 and cloudy, 32 and cloudy on Thursday, 34 and cloudy on Friday. Saturday is 33 degrees. So it's going to be above freezing.
That forecast you people are listening to can change.
Yeah, it can change. You're right. It can change. 41 on Monday, the 3rd, mostly cloudy. Wednesday, the 5th, is going to be 23 degrees. So, I know, they're lying bastards, them weathermen.
Watch your mouth.
I'm sorry. I don't know if they come with ribeye or not. For $7 a hot dog, they should. I basically can sell the same damn hot dog they're selling and do the same damn thing they're doing for 1/3 the money. But then again, they got a building. I don't. So. Somebody asked me the other day to put A1 steak sauce on my cart. I said, for what? Well, I like it on my hot dog. All right. 51 degrees there today, Picker. I'll try A1. I won't open it. I'll leave it, on the cart unopened. If somebody opens it and uses it, fine. If they don't open it, then I guess, I won't put it back on there. That's what I said. A1 on a hot dog. No. I'm gonna put Frank's Red Hot sauce on the cart too. So that's right. Pretend it's a steak. It is a rolled steak there, Sandra. Kathleen, I thought you were on my side. Yeah. Huh. I have to go to the little boy's room. I will be right back. So y'all feel free to talk about me because you know you're gonna. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'll be right back. Good morning, Jerry. Good morning. All right, there, Marie. You have a great day too. Thanks for being here. Good morning, Robert. The only thing is, they keep asking for it. I did a good job, Sandra. I did a good job. Paperwork was finished and everything. Now they got a population of 1.4 billion people. Just do the best you can. That's right. Oh. Yeah, well, even 4,000 out of 1.4 billion is very, very small. They are. You know damn well they are. Oh, you're sick? Here's something to mask your symptoms. Now get the hell out of my country. Yeah. I think India has surpassed China now in population. Because I believe there used to be only like 3.5 billion people in the world. Now there's like 6.5 billion people in the world. Everybody's booming. In America, we only got 330 million people. Somewhere around there, 340 million. Right? They are known for their fake news. It says it's made in China. You're right. I'm old enough, I can remember the good old days when everything said made in the United States. I have no idea how many illegals are here. There's got to be 20 million, probably. But I guess we'll never know until we get them out of the house. You know what I mean? Them naysayers that we got to have them here. You know why? Because they want them to vote to keep them in here. Yeah. Do tell, Jerry. Do tell. Right. Huh. So everybody on that plane was contaminated. Oh. Yep, made in Japan, made in Korea. You're right. Now everything's made in China. I got some stuff that says made in occupied Japan, and when it says occupied Japan, that not when the United States was still over there in Japan, making sure they were holding up to their end of the bargain on the end of the war. Kajogi Dagaham. That's right. Well, I'm going to be in one here shortly. So, the whole month of February and March are pretty much going to be me basically running in and out of the hospital, so in doctor's offices. So, dog in a pail, yeah. Hang cats from the windows in China. Oh, kid, they don't eat cat. The hell they didn't. Be able to go in there and pick out the cat you wanted. Oh, I want Fluffy McGee. There you go. Come here. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Mm-hmm. Made Bobby's birth certificate is made in China. I, for some reason, would not doubt that. But that's just me. Bobby has a birth certificate? Well, he's got one thing on Barack Obama. Now they're claiming Barack Obama's birth certificate was forged, the one he showed everybody. So, huh. I know the young won't care for us anyways there, Skeeter. No. So you might as well just hang it up, put one in you, boom, you can get over with it. Maybe if anybody's got any kindness in their heart, they'll bury you. If not, they'll walk over the top of you. Made on the third planet from the sun. Welcome to our third rock from the sun. Oh, I know. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Somebody call me? Yeah, you're okay with dropping the subject? Yeah. Me too. Let's talk about something that's not so damn terrible. What do you want to talk about? You know, we can talk about how stunningly good looking I am, but I get tired about, ringing my own bell. It ain't all about me all the time. Isn't that funny? You see Facebook now? They're making your shit disappear. Yeah. I just got a notification. 6 people saw your post on Facebook before it disappeared. Why would it disappear? Because it doesn't fit their narrative. Good morning, Sandy K. How are you doing today? You're looking lovely as ever. You're looking lovelier than ever. Let's put it that way. I seen Ever this morning, and Ever wasn't looking all that hot. Ever had a rough night. The only bad thing about these things, well, Sandra, I am in jail on another account. Yeah. I have no idea about that, Robert. I couldn't talk about that. I have no idea about that. Your entire Facebook page disappears after 3 or 4 days. Yeah. A bunch of my stuff disappears too. Don't quite understand it. I said something to the effect that, here's Barack Obama and his husband, Michael. Him. Wait a minute, man, that was gone. Y'all tube, that's right. Y'all come, y'all come, y'all come, y'all come. It's a breakfast bake there, Robert. It's egg, asparagus, sausage, mushrooms, onions, red bell peppers, um, potatoes, bacon. Did I say asparagus? Cheese. Yeah. But what's for dinner tonight? She just wants goulash again, so I'm gonna warm up the goulash. It was good last night, so I made anyways, I made goulash. I was getting to that story and forgot to tell you the rest of it. But I made so much. I took the elbow macaroni and I boiled it for like 6 minutes, drained it, and I ran cold water over it to stop the cooking. So wasn't done, but it was soft because when you put it back in the sauce, it's going to cook more. So what I did is I took the tomato juice and the tomatoes and the onions and the hamburger and all that other stuff, and I got that to a rolling boil. Okay, shut it off, and then I poured the macaroni in, stirred it in. But I knew I had too much sauce in there for the amount of macaroni that I had. It was going to overflow the pan. So I took out, I don't know, about 8, 9 ladles of sauce with meat and tomatoes in it and put it in another pan. Well, then I opened up some black beans and some red dark kidney beans, and I made a pan of chili last night too. So, and that was, I had a bowl of goulash, and then about an hour later, I had a small bowl of that chili to taste that, and that was pretty tasty. So, yeah, it's called shiftless. Yeah, shiftless. That's right. And you know how you know if you got that disease? I'll show you. You had chicken chili last night? Roberta cook or did Robert cook? You're working? What's in my goulash? Tomato, onions, burger, tomato juice. Now, last night, I made, I took 2.5 onions, chopped it up, 2 pounds and 97.3 hamburger. I chopped or I fried the hamburger up in big chunks, not small pieces, but chunks about the size of a dime. And your mother-in-law cooked it. Well, that was good. But anyways, I threw the onions in and cooked the onions with the burger, salt and pepper, and a little onion powder. And then the goulash itself is tomato juice, stewed tomatoes, and double macaroni. Well, I used tomato juice and stewed tomatoes that I canned myself. And I threw about 2.5 tablespoons of sugar in the pot to kill the acid because uh, it does have a high acid content on the stewed tomatoes that I used. So I put about 2.5 tablespoons of sugar in there, which isn't much. And yeah, I didn't get fired. They didn't fire me, Cruiser. So for being late. But anyways, that's what's in my goulash. And beans, I didn't want the noodles to be mushy because every time you make it, they get mushy. Um, I decided to just cook the noodles for like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, till it come to a boil, and just till they got pliable. I got them out, drained them real good, then rinsed them in cold water to stop them from cooking. And then I added them to the hot sauce and stirred it all in. Oh, you gotta have stewed tomatoes in there. I'd rather have stewed tomatoes in it than hamburger. Ghouls eat it too. You're right, Skeeter. I can go home now. Thanks, Alexander. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love. I'd rather have nothing but tomatoes in it. Um, right now, my wife used to when she was growing up. Her mom used to just make uh, um, elbow macaroni and stewed tomatoes. You take stewed tomatoes, throw it in a pan, throw the macaroni in there after you drained it and cooked it, and that's salt and pepper. That was it. So I like it that way too. Yes, I um I've never used the ones from the Dollar Tree, but I do. I've got. Um, I have used the up and ready lasagna. In fact, I got like 12 boxes of them downstairs in the pantry right now. I am going to do a lasagna here shortly. So, I got to answer this real quick. Somebody left me a message. Okay. Oh, I got me a. I see Sandra Gilbert posted on my timeline. Uh, I'll have to check that out later. Yes, I did. I did get a message from Chef Boyardee trying to take my recipe. I told him that, if he was worth his grain of salt, he'd be able to figure it out himself. But I wasn't going to be the one, I'm not going to carry him. He can just figure it out for himself. You know. Yep. I love a tomato sandwich with a Miracle Whip on it and salt and pepper. Uh-huh. Yeah, you can toast it with bacon too. I like it that way. I'll take a BLT minus the L. Lettuce is so overrated. I don't even like lettuce in my tacos. But then again, some people do, some people don't. Getting back to that, I don't think I finished it. The bad thing about these egg bakes are they are so filling. And I should have probably cut. I only cut 6 pieces. I should have cut 8 because these things are. I'll be able to finish this, but it's going to take me another 20 minutes to get this all done. That piece right there probably weighed a pound. Because I had 1 pound. I had a pound of asparagus in there. I had 10 sausage patties. That's probably 12 ounces. There was almost 12 ounces of cheese in there. A can of sliced potatoes. That's 14 ounces. It had 4 Roma tomatoes, 1 big mushroom cap, a bell pepper, an onion, and about 4 ounces of bacon. I bet that thing weighed 6 pounds or close to it. Your belly is sticking to your backbone. Yeah. I know that I was struggling. Yeah. And what I did is I can't use this wrist to mix anything in with anymore. It hurts too bad. I tried to beat the eggs and I just couldn't do it. So I ended up putting them in my blender, the one I have on the countertop. I just poured the eggs in there, threw some salt and pepper in there, and just kept blending them. Works a lot easier. That's right. Work smarter, not harder. I'm trying to find the rest of the stuff that goes with it. I almost bought it one time from eBay and I didn't, and I should have. It sold cheap, and I should have bought it, and I didn't do it. But I've got another motor and everything for that blender. It's built into the counter, but it comes with a bunch of other attachments. It comes with, a food processor, a mixer, and some other stuff. There's like 5 or 6 different attachments that come with it. And when it was on eBay, it was a complete set. And I should have bought it, and I didn't. And every time I go to use it, I keep thinking about it. I kick myself in the ass for not doing it. Because I paid just for the blender and the motor, because I didn't have a blender. I didn't have none of it. All I had was a motor. Didn't have anything with it. So I paid $25 plus $20 to ship the blender and the motor after. It was a day before I seen everything was on sale on eBay. I'd already paid for it and it was already coming. So, I wish I'd have waited or whatever and then bought it, the next day, but then I would have got everything I wanted. I think it's pretty cool. All right, everybody. I got to go. It is 8:30. I know it usually happens to me all the time, too. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself and be kind to one another. I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 if you want to come back. Y'all have a blessed day. Take care.